The Dreg Lord Part 2. The Dreg Lord's origin. We may already know the origin of the Dreg Lord, as dregs are mentioned all but one time in the entirety of Elden Ring. What makes it truly fascinating is that we uncover this item in Farum Azula, of which two things can be found there. The first being the beastmen, of which always had a knack for crafting jars, something stated in the DLC as being man, taking the cycle of death and rebirth into their own hands. The hauntment of which would dramatically push forth through great jars, shaman, sainthood, and eventually the birth of a god and demigod whose rot symbolized this very thing: death and rebirth. The other thing we find in Farum Azula are the dragons. Some dragons like drakes having such vivacity that even in death they could not fully die. And while in this death-like state utilize ghost flame, an iconic trait unique to the death birds. It is said that rancor or vengeful spirits, as they are referred, arose from cinders when the dead were burned with ghost flame. Those two elements are important because they relate back to the one place dregs were mentioned, and that is Alexander's innards described as a keepsake. It is found in the core of dead flesh, which brings these jar folk to life in the first place. The core of Alexander and other jars are dregs who are passed from one jar to another carrying dreams. Alexander does not choose Farum Azula by pure coincidence. In a sense, he goes to the place jar making. And perhaps the jarring process began in the first place, as even the twin bird shield representing the mother of the death birds can be found immediately upon entering Farum Azula. So ghost flame was most definitely used at some point in Farum Azula. The twin bird, kinda like the Elden beast, was an envoy of an outer god, which means it would have needed a vessel like Marika. And if this vessel used cold ghost flame, then it would have explained why both Farum Azula and the Nox would have been struck by a meteorite, and why their buildings share similar architecture. We always wanted to know what happened to the people of the ancient dragons, and the answer may be clear, as they may have been the first to be turned to saints, and what we call gods, through the jarring process and crafting of their own divine gate. Ghost flame is necessary in the jarring process, because the innards we find in the land of shadow are swarmed by vengeful spirits, of which only arise from ghost flame. We also learn that in time people become gravestones, and from there they go through the process of becoming spirit gravestones and then light. However, we don't realize that the tomb where frenzy is said to have sprouted is the heaviest of all shields. A characteristic of dregs being that they are the heaviest thing within the human body, and will sink to the lowest depths imaginable, of which we find said shield in the lowest depths of the capital. In my opinion, the last part is a stretch. However, there is no doubt that Dreg Lord is not connected to the horrid practice of jarring and the use of dregs. Like Marika, this being could have once been a member of Farum Azula, a drake, or something dragon-related before they were put into the jar and forced to fuse with the flesh of the dead. The result not being a saint who has incorporated all the death within themselves to make a being of a higher status, but a demon who has sunk even deeper into the depths, forcing whoever created to bury it.
Oh, you may think darkness is your ally, that it's always got your back while never understanding you were never a perfect match. The darkness merely adopted you to make you do its bidding. I was born in it, molded by it, embraced by it, made whole by it. I didn't see the light of day until I was a man, and by then it was nothing to me but blinding. Darkness, darkness, my old friend, the only smile I understand. No family known, but my brothers in arms. The one time they ever faced me, they sought to betray me because of my design. The seeds of betrayal rooted too deep to say both son and father are lost forevermore. And from then on I vowed not to lead the charge. I am the serpent hanging from the tree, just as mother envisioned me to be, locked away and shunned of light. Darkness becoming my only companion. But deep inside hides dark fame. Tell my man I am the one solely responsible. Hide my curse, hide it all from the world that cursed us. No remedy to cure my affliction, no hardship not endured, only blaze of mercy for my heart and flame to cleanse their souls. For what is preordained cannot be altered or ever changed. It can only redirect it thanks to delays. Just as the sun is faded, set as the moon begins to rise, only in one place were they ever entwined. The cascade wages long and hard into eternity. Direct your fear, direct your rage, and me alone. Let no one hold control. An orb of flame that won't let me go. No matter how much I try, my head